Military analysts began breaking down the engagement. Some called it a warning shot, an attempt by the Houthis to test American resolve. Others saw it as a desperate move by a group under pressure. But whatever the motive, the result was the same. The Houthis had underestimated the level of technology, speed, and coordination the U.S. Navy could unleash in minutes. In the following days, U.S. warships increased patrols in the area. The carrier strike group resumed operations without delay. Crews maintained a high alert level, but morale remained strong. The Navy had done exactly what it was built to: defend, respond, and prevail. The Red Sea remained open to international traffic. Shipping companies resumed normal routes. For the Houthis, the cost was steep. Reports suggested multiple losses in personnel and equipment, including radar units and mobile launchers that had taken months to deploy. Their ability to strike distant maritime targets was crippled. Regional allies quietly warned them not to provoke further escalation. The U.S. didn't need to say anything more. The message had already been delivered, loud and clear. And so, what began as a bold missile launch ended as a humbling lesson. The U.S. Navy had turned a potential disaster into a showcase of power, precision, and control. The Houthis had tried to hit an American aircraft carrier. They failed. And in doing so, they reminded the world why the U.S. remains the unchallenged master of the seas. The calm after the clash was almost unsettling. The Red Sea, moments before a theater of war, now stretched silently under the morning sun. Yet beneath that calm lay a deep message, one that resonated far beyond the waters where the incident unfolded. The Houthis had tried to strike the heart of American naval power. They failed. But the ripple effect of their actions reached into the highest levels of global defense circles. For the United States, this incident was more than another regional flare-up. It was a real-world test of readiness, command, and deterrence in one of the world's most volatile regions. Every decision from the instant the radar detected the missile to the moment the retaliatory strike concluded showed how decades of preparation, discipline, and technology converge under pressure. The carrier strike group had faced a live-fire scenario and emerged completely unscathed. That alone sent a clear message. U.S. naval dominance isn't theoretical, it's operational, proven, and lethal when challenged. But for the Houthis, the event painted a different picture. They had sought to project power, to show that even America's might could be touched from afar. Instead, they revealed their limitations. Their missiles, though dangerous, were outmatched by layers of defense honed through decades of warfare experience. They learned that a U.S. carrier group isn't just a ship, it's a moving fortress. Surrounded by a shield of technology, surveillance, and rapid response systems designed for exactly this kind of threat. In the days that followed, military observers began to dissect what had just occurred. Experts pointed out that this was not an isolated act, but part of a wider strategy, a test by Iran-backed groups to probe U.S. patience and reaction time. Each missile launch, drone attack, or provocation served as data in a larger geopolitical experiment. But the results here were crystal clear. Any strike against U.S. naval assets would be met with immediate, precise, and overwhelming retaliation.